It all started when Junipero Serra volunteered to serve the Franciscan missions in the New World. He left Spain and sailed to Veracruz, Mexico. In 1769, Spain began settlement Alta California with Sacred Expedition. Serra dedicated the first mission in Alta California. Serra himself established 9 of 21 missions along El Camino Real from San Diego to Sonoma, a distance of 700 miles. Each missions are about 30 to 40 miles apart. In the past 3 years, I have visited 4 missions: San Carlos de Borromeo in Carmel, California, Mission Santa Barbara in Santa Barbara, Mission San Juan Bautista near Hollister, and recently Mission San Jose in Fremont. I chose to do Old Mission San Juan Bautista as my mission project because it's named after my school, St. John. My mission project is due in 3 weeks. I have to go to Mission San Juan Bautista to take lots of pictures for my project. So Miss Mathis can give me an A+. Wait, I gotta change. Okay, I'm ready. Come join me as I walk through Mission San Juan Bautista to learn more about its history. You ready to ride with me? To Mission San Juan Bautista, the most awesomest and largest mission of all time? Mission San Juan Bautista was built to fill a gap between 2 existing missions along El Camino Real, San Carlos de Borromeo del Rio Carmelo and Santa Clara de Asís. The old mission San Juan Bautista was established on June 24, 1797. It was the 15th out of the 21 missions. Father Fermin Francisco de Lazan was the founder of Mission San Juan Bautista. With conversions and baptism growing steadily, more buildings were constructed. The livestock, cattle, sheep, pigs, horses, and mules tripled. The Milton adopted to the daily life at Mission San Juan Bautista and followed a strict schedule. Bell was rung to call them to wake up, pray, eat, and work. Mission San Juan Bautista is located alongside the San Andreas Fault line. In October of 1800, there were 6 earthquakes a day for 19 days. This damaged all the adobe buildings. In June 13, 1803, the cornerstone was laid for the present church. In 1812, the church was finally completed. The convento wing has 19 arches and forms one side of the original Spanish plaza in the town of San Juan Bautista. In 1812, Fray Esteban Tapiz retired in Mission San Juan Bautista. He picked a group of young Mutsun boys and taught them how to sing like a European choir. He invented a special way of color coding the music so that they could read it as he played the pipe organ. One day, while Fray Tapiz was playing and the boys were singing, a group of Yoka Indians raided the mission. Fray Tapiz kept playing as loudly as he could. The boys started to sing at the top of their voices. The Yokas were so surprised to hear a voice from their own tribe singing along to the strange sound of the pipe organ that they stopped to listen and ended the raid. Fray Tapiz's talent for music brought San Juan Bautista the title of Mission of Music. Padres' dining room looks today much as it looked in the early 19th century. The garden is where the center of activity. This is the place where they learn skills of carpentry, tanning, weaving, and candle making. The mission's agriculture is wheat, barley, corn, kidney beans, chickpeas, peas, beans, cotton, chili, tomatoes, grapes, pears, and herbs. Each mission raised cattle, sheep, pigs, and chickens for food. Some of the best meat was cut into strips. Then it was salted and dried. It could be saved for many months, like beef jerky. The Guadalupe Chapel was built between 1799 and 1803. It served as the mission church until the present church was completed in 1812. Today it contains an altarpiece, formerly installed at Carmel Mission, used during the visit of Pope John Paul II to the Monterey area in 1987. Mission San Juan Bautista is the largest of all mission churches and the only mission in California with 3 aisles in the church. The facade is plain with a rectangular window. The mission was built with adobe brick, clay roof, lime plaster, redwood roofing timber, and tiled floors. All the paintings inside the church are oil paint on canvas and painted before 1820 in Mexico. Father Jose Manuel de Martirena was the first parish pastor. Father Esteban Tapiz is buried in the main altar. The Mutsun has been a big part of this mission. Father Arroyo de la Cuesta was very interested in the culture of the Mutsun in the mission. He helped to preserve the Mutsun language by writing them down. Father de la Cuesta had a gift for learning languages. He learned more than a dozen Mutsun dialects and could deliver his sermon in 7 different languages. In the baptistry is a huge sandstone font, sculpted by Mutsun craftsmen. It is still in use today. The painting above the font shows Jesus being baptized by John the Baptist, patron of the mission. A statue of Blessed Boniface stands at each of the 21 California missions. Here, Father Sierra stands with the San Juan Valley extending behind him. Standing in front of the mission church, San Juan Bautista, St. John the Baptist raises his arms to the heavens in this powerful sculpture by Thomas Marsh, dedicated on December 21st, 2000. At sunrise, it appears that St. John the Baptist holds the sun in his hands. The sculpture also includes important Native American symbols. El Camino Real, the Royal Road, runs next to the mission. This is the view of San Juan Bautista, a traveler arriving from the south would have seen in 1812. The last living full-blooded Mutsun Indian was born in May 1855. Her name was Ascension de Cervantes. She worked to preserve the language and history of the Mutsun people. Cervantes lived to be 75 years old. She died in June 29, 1930, and was buried in the old Indian cemetery beside the church. The mission cemetery contains the remains of about 4,300 Mutsun Indians and early Spanish, Mexican, and American colonists. Some visitors today still remember that a portion of the Alfred Hitchcock movie Vertigo was shot at Mission San Juan Bautista and in the old Spanish Plaza. Here are some clips from the movie Vertigo. The missions have been around for over 2 centuries. The Mutsun and Yokuts, along with the friars, did an excellent job working and building the missions. Mission San Juan Bautista has survived many hurdles during its time. It survived the Mexican-American War and at least 2 earthquakes. The Great San Francisco earthquake of 1906 toppled several walls, but the main structure of the church survived. Today, Mission San Juan Bautista is restored and stands as it did in the early days of California and now is a part of the Monterey Diocese. San Juan Bautista today remains a small town with a population of approximately 1,862. The town itself has a lot of history and has several historic landmarks. You can learn a lot about the early Native Americans, like the Mutsun and the Yokuts, and how they lived. Well, I had lots of fun today. I learned a lot about Mission San Juan Bautista's history, and I hope you did too. This is Ali Reyes reporting, over and out. was a fun ride. Well, it was a fun ride. I learned a lot about the mission. Well, it's been a fun ride. I hope